notes copied down. Today we're going to work on writing a book review. What are we going to be doing?
Writing a book review.
Try that again. What are we going to be doing?
Writing a book review. Great book review.
Okay. Writing a great book review. Some of you really like to read. Some of you really like to write. Today, this is going to be about taking books that you love and writing into a review. A review is just an opinion article, an opinion essay. But it's one that tells your audience, hey, you should read this book. Or, no, you really shouldn't. Okay? I gave you an example. Would you look at it with me? Yeah, Nick. Okay, they're right there by the pencil sharpeners. Notice it says a book review of Hatchet by Gary Paulson, written by Tim Clausen. So who wrote this blue piece of paper?
Tim Clausen.
Tim Clausen. And who wrote Hatchet?
Gary Paulson.
Okay. What's this little C in a circle?
Copyright.
Elise?
The copyright
Yeah.
symbol, so that means that no one can use his work unless they get permission.
Exactly. It means that Tim Clausen owns that. It's his property. So just like if I went into your house and took your TV and brought it to my house, that would be stealing, right? If I went to your notebook and stole your book review, that would be stealing. In the game we're going to play starting next week, you're going to need to own your own writing. And the way that you own your own writing is by putting that little copyright symbol by your name on the things that you write. So we're going to start doing that. Put the little C in a circle. I'll show you how to use it, how to do it on the Chromebooks, but for today, you just write it. You just draw it. Okay. Let's look at what this book review says. Everybody should be looking at their own copy that you have. Can you find your copy, please? All right. Follow along with me. Now he stood at the end of a long part of the lake and was not the same, would not be the same again. This is a quotation from the astounding book Hatchet by Gary Paulson. This book is about 13-year-old Brian Robison. When on the visit to his father, Brian crash lands the plane and ends up in the middle of the wilderness. The big idea of this story is to show the reader that a wilderness is not home sweet home. Hatchet is a terrific book. I liked it because it was full of surprises. As I read it, I wondered how it would feel to be lost. My favorite part is when Brian figures out how to make tools. Brian is the main character who changes the most in the story. He changed in how he looks at things, and his senses became keener. Brian reminds me of my friend Ryan because Ryan is really adventurous. I would recommend this book to people who like adventure. The story would interest people who camp and who like the wilderness. Decent book review? Okay. These are the things that good book reviews have. They state the title and the author of the book. Did Tim do that? Do we have the title and author of the book? Check again. Do we have the title and author of the book?
Yes.
Did he state his opinion about the book?
Yes.
Show me where. Yeah.
First he said this is a quotation from the astounding book, and then at the end, no, in the middle, he said it's a terrific book,
Nice. So there are a couple different ways. Nice job, Amir. A couple different ways that he's pointing out that he likes the book. He uses adjectives that describe the book in a positive way. He says it's an astounding book. Then he actually says, Hatchet is a terrific book. That's pretty clear. And then at the end he says, I would recommend this. Okay? So he states his opinion. Did he give lots of reasons and examples?
Yes.
Why does he like the book? Francis, what's one reason? It's full of surprises. He must like surprises. Okay? That's one reason.
It made him wonder what it would be like to get lost.
Made him wonder, right? Good books make us think about things and imagine. Good. Another reason. Yeah.
He said his favorite part is where Brian figures out how to make tools.
He told us about his favorite part. Nice. What else? There's a couple others. Does the book remind him of anyone?
Yes. Yes.
Ben?
It says he reminds him of his friend Brian.
Yeah.
Because he's a friend.
Okay. Lots of reasons and examples. Then it has to state your recommendation. Does he state his recommendation?
Yes.
He actually says, I would recommend this book to people who like adventure. Okay. This is a great book review.
Very good.
I'm going to show you how to plan a book review. Let's pick one of the books we've read. How about Jungle of Bones?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, let's do Home of the Brave. Can we switch? Home of the Brave. I do want to let you know that up on the prize shelf, we have signed copies for you of Jungle of Bones, signed copies of Touching Spirit Bear, signed copy of a pop-up book there from Robert Sabuda. It's a really cool one. I had not seen it before. Something about the dragon and the knight. I don't know. It's really cool. This big dragon pops out of the book. So signed by the author to you guys. Pretty cool. So if we were going to plan a book review about Home of the Brave, what would we want to have in it?
The author and the title.
Okay, we're going to need to have the author and the title. The title is Home of the Brave. Anybody know the author?
No.
Nice job, Catherine Applegate. Now, we are amazing students, so we're going to make sure that we include the genre. What do I mean by genre? Did you hear, Ben? Type of book that it is. So what type of book is Home of the Brave? This is a little bit of a trick.
Poetry.
Khadijah? It is poetry. Okay. It is actually called narrative poetry. What's narrative? If you write a personal narrative, what have you done, Sophia?
Well, it's like it's from someone that's not in the story, but it still puts the feelings.
Exactly. Okay. So it tells a story. It's a poem that tells a story. So we got this first part. This is our planning. What's our second part need to be?
Opinion.
So do we like Home of the Brave or not like it?
Yes.
Okay, we like it. We need some reasons. Why do we like it?
Because
Nick, what's one reason? Tell me why. Awesome. Okay, another reason that you liked it. Josh.
It was really sweet. Some parts
So it was kind of a sweet and kind story, right? What was one of the situations that was sweet and kind? It's an example. Khadijah?
when we bought the chocolate.
Okay, Hannah. His friendship with Hannah. We're going to put just a chocolate heart there. Okay? Okay. And then what else, Sophia?
It was really funny.
Funny. What's an example of it being funny? Okay, ketchup. Any other funny part? Yeah?
Kept making like mistakes,
Okay.
like putting dishes in the washing machine.
Awesome. Does that seem like enough examples?
Yes.
I think so. So we've got stating our opinion. Now, state our recommendation. Do we recommend it?
Yeah.
Who do we recommend it for?
People who like adventure.
Other grades, fourth graders, third graders.
Okay, fourth graders. Why do you say that?
Because they might like it too.
Okay.
It's a younger.
So younger readers, maybe. Anybody else who we think would like this book?
Nate.
Yeah.
The future fifth graders.
Okay. Do you remember why I told you that I picked it for us?
No.
How old is Kevin?
Orange.
Oh. Okay. What we just did, Makeda, is planning. We did all of the thinking before we actually write. Okay? So now our brains don't have to think about what we have to write down. Now we have to just use our notes to write the paragraphs. Now we can spend our time thinking about what we're going to write, how we're going to write it, not what we're going to write. So this is what you're going to be doing today. You're going to plan a book review. You can pick any of the books we've read, any of the books that you've read on your own. I put the list here of our books that we've read, but you could pick something else. You need to be able to state the title, author, maybe even the genre. You need to be able to share your opinion with reasons and examples from the book. You need to be able to state your recommendation. Who would like this book? Okay. You're going to plan it. You're going to write it. You're going to turn it into a chair I'm going to put right here. And then you're going to repeat. You're going to do it again. Here's why you're going to want to work hard today. These book reviews are going to earn you money in a game that's going to allow you to buy prizes.
Hold on, wait, I got a question about the prize.
The game has not started yet.
Is it real money?
The game has not
It's real money or money?
The game has not started yet, but smart students will get a head start by having some book reviews ready to go.
I'm already smart. Is that kind of money?
I'm not going to answer questions about the game, but I will answer questions about the activities today. So what do you have for me? What questions? Ayan?
Not questions, but I have a notebook full of book.
Beautiful. They will come in handy. Sophia?
What is school?
School is on Miss Delizer's time today. I'm not sure.
Oh,
She might be taking you to school in the video. I'm not sure.
yeah, it says school.
Okay. Sueda?
Can a book
That's your house.
fiction and fantasy?
It can have a mix of both. I maybe just call it fiction then. Yes.
Can it be nonfiction?
Yes, you can write nonfiction book reports too. Khadijah, you're going to write a book review. You're going to do these things. Yes.
How many do we need?
The more you do, the more likely you're gonna get
Money. So
money. Or like money.
got it. I'm gonna do like 50. I'll go ahead.
Okay. Yes.
When does the money earning actually start?
Game starts Monday. I'll give you the directions then.